I think what is really important and is different with the kind of the conventional world of journalism and what one looks for in essays and op-ed pieces, and what happens in the spontaneous world of the internet, where there isn't the formal framework of a journalistic outfit. There are two things, with a conventional essay or op-ed, one looks for structure, for a kind of putting all arguments forward, objectivity. Although I'm very suspicious of the word neutrality, all journalists are brought up to believe that they should be neutral. I in fact tell our reporters that one should not be neutral because that is hypocrisy, and that in fact you must do enough work to really ascertain what is the truth in a story, and fairness is to give everybody a say. Fairness is to put all viewpoints forward, and that is something we urge everyone to do. But having done that and having taken everybody's view on board and given them fair chance to speak, the journalist must do enough work to ascertain where she or he believes the truth lies and to put their moral weight behind that version of the truth, So I really believe in more argumentative reporting, there cannot be neutral reporting. And I like our reporters to show that viewpoint very, very overtly and visibly, of where you stand in the world vis-a-vis any events happening around you and how you're reporting that, So that's as far as reporting goes. But I would bring the same values to any opinion piece as well, any essay piece of writing. I would look for angularity, I would look for opinion, and I would look for fairness, but not neutrality, These are what one would look for in a conventional piece of op-ed, in print medium or any of that. On the internet, where there's a lot of spontaneous outpourings of the heart, there's a lot of immediacy of reporting. There's an exhilaration in that and there's a value in that, but I think there's also a danger in that, because what you can lose sometimes is perspective, you can lose proportion, and to a certain extent you might lose the fairness of how something is represented. And I think increasingly, as the power of the social media, as the power of the internet begins to supersede the power of conventional journalism, if we can imbibe some of these virtues from the physical world onto the, into the virtual world, we'd have a perfect mix of speed, immediacy and depth, I think what I fear right now about internet coverage is the shallowness with which you can, and the speed with which you can gain volume, you can gain public opinion, you can kind of create a tsunami of opinion without necessarily bringing the same, the same imperatives to bear on that, So I think that's some of the, I wouldn't say downsides, but that's some of the unformed aspects of internet journalism or citizen journalism. One device that could be there is to, whenever one uploads any snippet or any first sentiment or first FIR of any event, perhaps there should be a caveat, which is to say, this is going up 5 minutes after an event has taken place and XYZ has not been cross-checked, So that just the proportion, the frame is put back onto something and it is not mistaken to be the whole truth and or the entire version of some event. I think just little caveats, and then one can utilize the strengths of the internet, which is to build, in print, you've printed it, it's over, there's a finality, there's a, there's a physicality to it. The beauty of the internet is that you can build block on block, but if one just intimates that that is a work in progress, then I think the honesty is brought back into that.